Hi, change of scenery, first of all. I've actually been moved into my room at college for over 2 weeks now. I did record a couple videos because I knew that moving in would be just a lot of stuff. And now that I'm in my classes, I'm finding that's a lot of stuff. Probably going to be keeping these videos a lot shorter. That's about it. So, today's I'm going to talk about if masculinity is a prison. It's a phrase that you hear a lot on the internet, especially on Tumblr, that masculinity is somehow like restrictive or it's very heavily policed. And it kind of is. And but the whole thing that I experienced was that when I was not out or when, like, before I knew I was trans, I noticed that femininity is also policed a lot by everyone, including other women. Like, people keep saying, like, oh, you're doing your femininity wrong. So, like, when people say masculinity is a prison, they mean that the way that you can express yourself as a man or as someone who is masculine is very limiting. Like, you have, like, your clothes are all blocky and straightforward and they all have dull colors and you're not allowed to do a whole lot with your hair or anything. But I don't know, as a like trans guy or like as a semi-trans guy, I don't know, mostly trans guy, a little non-binary, it's like femininity was my prison. Um, and that's like a perspective that I don't see a lot online. Like, I was never able to do femininity right, and I always see women policing other women about their femininity, and it's unusual to me because those same people will then say that masculinity is a prison. Like, what I mean by women policing other women with their femininity is like the whole burkini thing that's going on in France right now, or just hijab slash any sort of modesty in general versus very open with your body, including nudity. It's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, because you're either covering up too much or you're not covering up enough, and that can be different depending on the person. And it's like nudity empowers some women and modesty empowers other women, and people keep trying to police it sometimes, like making women strip naked on the beach because they're wearing a wetsuit, because they feel that, because to them it is a deeply personal reason that they are being modest. And even then, it's like face full of makeup versus the natural look versus not wearing any makeup at all. And it's like when like that gets policed so much by both genders. And overall, I want to repeat again: femininity was my prison, and masculinity is my freedom. Like, yes, it's policed, but it's not suffocating me. Anyways, just a few random thoughts.